said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news, live edition. Before we get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Hey, we just beat the hell out of the Charlotte Hornets tonight. Hey, we said the other night that game was going to be a step in the right direction, didn't we? That it was a building block. Now look what happened. We whooped them by 30 points. 30 points when they was giving us hell in the first quarter. After that first quarter, we cut their water off. We cut their water right on off. Shout out to the Bucks and special shout out to Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley is having him a nice little week, ain't he? My boy Ant hit me, was like, hey, he having a week, ain't he? Man. I love what he doing on offense, but I gotta close my eyes watching Beasley on defense. He can't guard a chair. But hey, when he getting buckets like this, I'm gonna be quiet. I just want to shout out to this was a complete Bucks performance. We held this team under 100 points. That's the first time this year we've held a team, I believe, under 100 points. We scored 130. This was a virtuoso performance. I don't have a lot to complain about in this game. This was just a great performance and shows that we're heading in the right direction. And everybody pitched in. This was great to see. Hey, shout out to Pat Connaughton. Connaughton was hooping a little bit today. Man, everybody was hooping. Hey, even at the end of the game, Drake Green came in and hit 2 threes right off the rip. This is the Bucks that the league is scared of. Once we figure this out and the light goes all the way on, it's lights out. The door will close on anybody trying to win a championship. We're muddling through it, and look what we're doing. This was our most complete game. Wow, the defense. We made those adjustments, I want to say, early second quarter, and then it was lights out from there. But Beasley was getting it cracking. Beasley was really getting it cracking. Giannis early was hooping. Dame was being Dame. Everybody was getting to it today. This was a complete team performance. Connaughton was in double figures, ladies and gentlemen. That's when you know everything's cooking. Let's get into some of these stats, and then I'm going to get to the comment section. I know y'all happy because this is the type of win we've been waiting on. Hey, let's go, Bucks Nation. We got a good win to talk about today. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Shout out to Bucks Nation. Best chat on YouTube. What up? Bucks put belt to the Charlotte Hornets, 130-99. They came out strong. We almost let them get 40 on us in the first quarter, but we withstood that and turned it around. 31 points second, 33 in the third, and then we almost put 40 on them in the fourth quarter. And what a great defensive performance in the fourth quarter. We held them to 18 points. That's what I want to see. That was a great performance. Man, they was hooping today. The Bucks was hooping. What? Oh, man, we were hooping today. Hey, Giannis only took 10 shots. 4-7 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. He did have 4 turnovers, plus 6, 16 points. Middleton, 22 minutes, 4 of 11, 2 of 7. He had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover, plus 16, 12 points. Lopez turned up in the second half. Lopez, 7 of 8, 1 of 2 from 3. 7 rebounds is big to me. 7 rebounds is good for Lopez. The 6 blocks were impressive. A lot of those, I believe, came in the second half. Lopez was getting it in on the defensive end. Look at his plus minus, plus 30, 15. Dame Dollar, 9 of 18, 5 of 10 from three-point line. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, plus 10, 27. And the man of the hour, applaud this man, Malik Beasley, 7 of 12, 6 of 10 from 3, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnover, plus 31. Plus 31, Malik Beasley. Bobby P, 6 of 12, 1 of 3, 7 rebounds, 13 points, plus 4. This whole team is positive plus minus. That's how you know we gave them the smoke. What? The whole team plus minus is plus. That means this game was nothing but positive. Shout out. This is the type of Bucks performance I've been waiting on. The last one was good, but this one was it. This was it right here. Look at Pat Connaughton, 4 of 9, 3 of 6 from 3, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, +2, 11 points. AJ Green played 2 minutes and had 6 points. Andre Jackson Jr., 6 points in 7 minutes. Everybody contributed. We shot 55% from the field. We shot outstanding from the field, 22 of 45 from 3, 10 of 13 from the free throw line. We even out-rebounded them 49 to 43. We had 31 assists in this game, you guys. What 31 assists signifies is that we were moving the ball. This is great to see. 31 assists the Bucks had today, ladies and gentlemen. 31. Outstanding. Only 13 turnovers. Nobody really did anything on their team besides LaMelo Ball. And he had 37 minus 18. No one on their whole roster had a positive plus minus. Shout out to the Bucks and their defense. Finally figuring it out a little bit. And that 2-3 zone, we should just be building off of that all the time. We held them to 40% from the field, 23% from the three-point line. They had only 18 assists, 12 turnovers, and we just dominated this team. We should be whooping on teams like this. That's the point. Now this looks like the old Bucks. And look, the offensive rebounds weren't even that bad today. We only got out rebounded by 5. This was just a great performance by the Bucks. Let's just keep it real. The Bucks got it in tonight. All they got it in. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let's get to the comment section. Let me put the link in the chat too. If you want to join the live, I'm posting the link in the chat right now. Shout out to the chat. I see y'all out there. I see you, Charles Bilbo. I see you, Gibson. See you, Patricia, Daniel. I see all y'all. RJ back. Yeah. Let me get into this comment section. I see you, James. Case. Yeah. We got to always start off with my man, Gibson Nicholas. Peace and love to Bucks Nation from the Bahamas. Yes, sir. Shout out. Shout out. Mr. Washington says, since oh my man R. Smith popping in. Got you. Got y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get the headset in here, y'all. Give me a minute. All right, let me just get y'all in here in a minute. We got Daniel and Mr. Smith in the green room here. Just give me 1 second, y'all. I just want to get through a couple of these comments, and I'm gonna tap y'all in. Give me 1 second. Brandon said AJ Green is a man. AJ Green is wet. AB said, yo, what up, AB? D-Code 123, man, he said, man, when we have our regular starting 5, Beasley cannot start. We don't have any defensive intensity when that happens. We got to figure that out. We definitely got to figure that out. Gibson Nicholas said, what's good, Bucks Nation? Valerie O said, get it, Bees. Yeah, he was hooping today. Squid said, once Giannis goes to the bench, Bucks start losing. This team has enough depth to keep this team running without the superstars. We do. And we're good. We're good. Let me tap y'all in. What up, Alexander Murray? What up, Alexander Murray? Let me tap y'all both in here. Just give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to tap y'all in. Tap you in, Mr. Smith. Tap you in, Daniel. Got y'all both. I'm going to tap both y'all in. Hold on. There we go. What up, gentlemen?
Yo.
What up? So tell me how y'all feeling. I don't have much to complain about today, y'all.
You go first.
Go ahead, Mr. Smith.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm hype. I'm super hype. I need help. Check this out. I don't care how corny it is. I'm just going to ask every time I pause, you say smacks, okay? Please, just do that for me. We beat this team by 31 points.
Right, smack. We getting them. Hey, we smacking them. Hey, we had to take them out back. We had to give them that work.
Held them to under 100 points.
Defense, Defense, even with Beasley out there, look at what we was doing defensively.
Third,
They figuring it out.
Both,
They building
both
off
third.
that
Giannis and
2-3
Damian,
zone. They
both Giannis and Damian look good at the same time. Look.
Wow.
I,
This was it, y'all. This was the game. I thought last game was a game. This was a different level.
yeah,
As
I
if that
remember.
wasn't enough, right? Okay, keep going.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
just
No,
keep going.
hey, I remember you guys saw last games when the Bucks beat the Toronto. You said um, once you move the ball with Giannis in the lineup, not moving around the ball, and Giannis actually moving around the ball without the ball, and I'm like, okay. And then he only had 16 points tonight, but they blew him out by 30. So this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to score 40 points a game to win games. You know what I mean? If you
Which
could
brings me to my next point.
go ahead.
That ball stayed lively, even though Giannis came back in the lineup. The ball stayed
Ooh, let's
lively.
talk about it. That's what I was. I didn't want to say nothing. I was waiting on y'all to say it.
Go ahead.
That ball movement looked different. Giannis didn't
Look,
even have to play like that tonight. Everybody, we had 7 people in double figures, y'all. 7 people in double figures means everybody was involved. Everyone on the team had a positive plus minus on the entire roster. Do y'all
and
know
that's
how
the key.
impressive that is?
That's the key. That's the key of this team winning a championship. Is Damon, Giannis, but this bench and oh man, he did a great job. The first quarter was a little shaky, but after the third quarter, it took over. It was like, okay, we're going to just take away this, and they just took away the 3. They're getting in the ball movement. They're taking away the passes away. I'm like, finally figuring it out, because
Right.
it's not perfect, but they try at least get in the lanes of those passes. It'll get them
They
a
look
couple
way
of
better. I'm gonna say this: they look like they understand what the philosophy is. That's what I'll say right now. The Bucks look like they
uh,
understand what they need to do. Before we were saying they were just out there hooping like at the Y. Now they're like, oh no, we got some plays now.
yeah,
Now
we
Yeah,
got
I
Mr.
know
Cool
you.
said
I
that.
know you gonna be there. I know you gonna be there. All right, now we can. They're building off of chemistry now. Now that's why things are clicking. It take time. I told you this was gonna be a crock pot, not a microwave.
yeah.
It's like you were cramming for a test, and in the very beginning, none of this stuff that you're cramming into your head is making sense. Every time someone asks you a question, you're giving the wrong answer, whatever, and then all of a sudden, it's like all of the information that you've been putting in your head becomes concrete, and it's just all like the light bulbs are going off. And it's not just on offense; the light bulbs are going off on defense. Yes, there was some times when Beasley was a turnstile out there, but it wasn't the entire game. And
Right,
I'd be saying if he was, I'd be
right.
on him if it was. He was balling. I mean, just the whole team, the offense
Hooping.
looked beautiful. It
Beautiful.
didn't just look competent, it looked beautiful. This is like the beautiful game. Look,
There it is.
smacks.
He high.
How
Hey,
about
he high.
how about that play with Chris ball? He shot a 3 right behind him. That
Right,
was pretty
yeah. Hey, Dame looked comfortable today. That 27 was easy for Dame tonight. That 20.
He's looking easy. I I really feel like this team, if they just keep building. The waters right now is on the stove right now. He just turned it on,
Right.
and now
Hey,
it's
yeah, they cooking. They about to cook. Yeah, they cooking. Hey, and we're not even healthy. We don't got Beauchamp, Crowder. We're gonna have even more depth. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
See, now here's my thing. And I love what Crowder was giving to us in the very beginning. He seemed
All right,
like he
I
was one
know.
of the guys who was switched on. You already know where I'm going with this, right?
All
Crowder might need to sit with this one out,
I
right? You know what I mean?
knew.
Man,
Just let
okay,
these
look,
guys cook. And it's
I
not that
round pick.
I'm gonna clean it up
Shout
so
out to
that I'm
Dwiz Dwarf 3,
understood.
my guy. Go ahead,
I'm gonna
Joe.
clean it up so that I'm understood, right? In the very beginning, when everyone looked lost in space, Giannis included, Crowder was one of the only ones who seemed like he had his notes, right? So it stands to reason that you're like, well, why don't you give him an opportunity to get back in? Because right now, and this is Pat Connaughton included,
Mm-hmm.
right now, everyone is just finally finally in this rhythm that we've been waiting for. I mean, and again, you guys know I'm super critical. I'll let you know, right? The offense didn't look good. The offense looked beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. This is what we've been
Beautiful.
waiting on as a fan of the Bucks. I know we've been winning, but it's been like ugly wins. This was a win that I'm really proud of because it was done from the beginning to the end on both sides of the court. It was defense and offense. I mean, you score 130 and hold a team under 99 in today's NBA is impressive. And this team ain't no scrubs on. I mean, that team ain't no low scrub team.
That's what I'm
They
trying
got
to
some
say.
talent. So that means we
That's what
were
I'm trying to
executing.
say. That's what I'm trying to say. These ain't nobodies. I mean, no, they're
Right.
not a great team. They're not great on defense, but you know what they can do? They could cook on offense. You know what they didn't do tonight? Cook on offense. We held them to under 100 points in today's NBA. In
Mm-hmm.
today's NBA, you had like things out there that will go unnoticed, right? Brook Lopez not even going up with two hands to get the rebound, just tapping it into his player to start the fast break that much faster, which led to points. Like, you
Right.
know what I mean?
The little
They're in such
things.
the little things that I'm gonna notice. I'll go back to the day the game that we had before. There was a play where this is against the Raptors, where the Raptors had a fast break. I forget the young brother who was on the fast break. Brook
Okay.
was the only one running back. Brook damn near caught this dude. Brook
He
looked
did.
like Larry Allen chasing somebody, right? Looked like he was like galloping after him. Now, did he catch him? No. But he ran back. You know what wasn't happening in those first couple of games? Those extra effort hustle plays. People see that. People like me see that. I saw what you did, Brook. I saw what you did. You didn't catch him, but you sold out for the team now. And I'm not saying this to be funny. As old as Brook is, and as big as he is, that could have sapped his gas tank just that one play.
Right,
by
just
himself.
that. Right, he could have let it off.
Right, he could have been done.
He
He could have been done. He could have been shot. He said, "I'm going out for this team. I'm going out for this team."
Hey.
And it's just
It's beautiful to see under all the pressure for the Bucks to hold it together and start to improve is impressive, and it shows the mental toughness in his team. And the Thunder is coming to the league. I'm telling y'all, this was just the introduction. This is just chapter 1. We ain't even midway through chapter 1 about what these Bucks are about to do. They look good, and no disrespect. I'm gonna say something to y'all, and this is no disrespect to these players that I'm about to say. Some of these injuries have allowed other players to flourish.
I said it.
Respectful. That's I don't think that's
Yeah,
disrespectful.
I feel like some of these injuries might have been a blessing in disguise because it allowed some of these younger guys to flourish and get more playing time. Look at Jackson Jr., like somebody said in the chat with the step back. I mean, they just look confident. They look like they understand and they believe. Go ahead.
Time out. You got to say that again. You got to say that again. It wasn't just a step back. It was a step back 3 after taking the dude off the dribble.
Right.
I mean, like everything. See, confidence is building, right? You know what I mean? And it's when players are confident, then all of a sudden that basket just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what happens when players are not confident? A couple games ago, toward the earlier part of the season, you had Pat Connaughton with wide open layups and he's missing it because he's just like super tight.
Right.
And it's in his head. And he knows we're all talking about him. And he knows that the entire, like the media is saying, well, if the Bucks need to make another move, who is the most vulnerable player to go? And everybody's pointing at, right? You know what I mean? So it's in his head. Pat, for the past couple of games, has taken himself out of my Pat got to go conversation.
Right. He helping a little bit. Right. I think he's feeling the pressure.
I don't want to touch the team. I don't want anybody new. I don't want anybody who's injured, with all due respect, to come in and start crowding somebody else's minutes. You can come back in the game, but we can start adding you in slowly but surely, because I don't want to mess with what they got going on. That's why I'm so proud of Giannis tonight, because it's his team. And Giannis is the best player in Bucks history.
Right, facts.
With all due respect to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's the greatest we've ever had in a uniform. He can have the attitude that some of the guys in the chat have said, oh, I'm not catering to Dame. Dame need to cater to... He can have that attitude, which I think is self-destructive and self-limiting.
One second, y'all. Hey, B-Shack, I see you in the green room. Give me a second, fam. I'm going to tap you right on in, sir. Go ahead, Joe.
I don't want to... I'm just going to say, like, he...
Going with you.
You said
Say
what?
again.
I'll tap out and you put B Shack in.
You sure? You sure? Okay.
Positive.
Okay. All right. I'll tap you back. Call back in a minute.
I'm
All right,
not
Okay.
trying
bro.
to take. Yeah.
And that's all good. Hey, we go tap. You see this, y'all? You see? Hey, man, it's grown ups on here, man. Shout out. Let me get you in here, B Shat. There he is. Hold on. Shout out to the man. All right. All right,
Which
B
man?
Shat, go ahead and cook. I'm gonna throw these comments in there as y'all talking, but go ahead and cook.
Listen,
Which man?
listen. Shout out to my man for tapping out just for a moment. I just need to give it just a. I, I, I was gonna cry, man. Listen, this. What did we say last game? Spacing and
Mm-hmm.
ball movement. Was Giannis on the bench watching? Big ups to Giannis
Facts.
because Giannis decided, you know something, let me just go ahead and give up the ball, pass the ball. The ball was swinging tonight.
Mm.
Even in the pick and roll,
Phew.
it was like the second pass, the second and third pass, and everyone got to eat. And this is what we've been waiting for.
B Shack,
This is
seven
just the
seven bucks in double figures. Seven.
oh my goodness. Even
Seven.
even even Pat looked decent tonight
And
because
AJ Green played 2 minutes and had 6 points.
because the rhythm. See, basketball's a rhythm game. And when everybody is ball is moving, everyone is sort of in sync. I'm telling you, those
Everyone can
shots have a better chance to go down.
preach. Preach. The ball
He
is alive. This is when Beasley came alive. When the ball came alive, he became a viable player. When that ball was just dying in certain players' hands, Beasley was out there looking like he could barely be in the NBA. Now he's one of the guys that I'm like, look, get him the ball. Find him on the
right,
third
right.
or the fourth shot, but find him on the third or the fourth pass. Not just like one pass, shoot the ball. That was our offense. Giannis drives, one pass, shoot the ball. The ball
Right.
is not alive at that point. That ball needs to move around. You need to wear this defense out. You need to have the defense running around scrambling like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where that ball is going to go. And when that happens and everyone's getting that ball, it's like it leaves just a little bit of magic in each player's hands.
That
Pat
was hard.
Connaughton
I
is
like
back to
that.
look
I
at that.
like that.
You know
That
what I
was
mean?
hard.
It's not just one player. Think about this. Giannis had how many points? What was the stat line?
I can tell you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Giannis have, I think,
15 or
16.
17,
16 points.
16.
But
And
only on 10
produced.
shots. On 10 shots.
And it was productive. Now this is when you had to watch the game, right? Because somebody might not watch the game, look at that stat line and be like, "Oh, Giannis is out there flopping." No, sir, you didn't watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis was playing ball. Giannis finished the game. We won by 31 points, and he's got a full tank of gas because he barely had to play. He was effective because everyone else was like, "Giannis,
Giannis
we
only
got
played
it."
28 minutes, gentlemen. Just to point that out, Giannis played 28 minutes tonight.
At some point in practice or whatever, prior to that Toronto game,
Something clicked.
something clicked,
Yep,
right?
that's a fact.
It
Something definitely clicked.
something clicked,
Yeah,
and
because
I've been waiting for this.
we couldn't
Good.
keep going on the way we were going because I mean the offense was was so stagnant, and I was like, wait a minute, we have more talent than this. We're not
Mm-hmm.
utilizing our talent, but tonight I believe is just the start. Now I think because of the matchup, Giannis, um, this is I think this team has pretty good size. So he just couldn't just, score whenever he wanted to, but his floor game was pristine tonight. I was really proud of Giannis, even though he had a couple of charges, but you can live with that
Mm-hmm.
because he's doing everything else he's supposed to do. On defense, it finally looks like we're figuring it out. It finally looks like um, we've got the right. Well, I'm trying to figure out with Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and sometimes I feel uncomfortable because he's so honest and so transparent. it kind of makes it makes him sound like he doesn't know what he's doing. I think he's a pretty secure person. But one thing we do know about him, he listens.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's pulled back a little bit over that crazy trapping defense.
Yes. Yes. Agreed. That was needed
'Cause
though. We don't have the athletes to run with that, and it took time.
exactly.
We just don't have the athletes to run. No disrespect to our team, but that's gonna take young legs to run that type of defense.
Yeah, because in that type of defense, you need young legs because whenever you get sort of beat, you have to be able to recover. Old
Right.
guys can't recover like that. And so, but let's talk about Ajax for a second. Don't let him start hitting a decent amount of outside
A
shots. Don't
shot.
let him become
Oh.
halfway consistent. You will not be able to keep him off the floor. Um, and I understand, when you come into the NBA, you get labeled for whatever your weakness is, and it's hard to
Right.
lose that label. But I think he's putting the work in,
You can
and
tell.
yeah, it's going to be hard to keep him off the floor. So now, uh, Mr. Smith talked about looking at the subtle things that people don't really like to tap
Mm.
out by
Brooke.
yeah. There was a play, I think it was in the first quarter. Ajax got the ball sort of. He was sort of not really up top, um, and he kind of came across and he threw a subtle inside pass to Middleton,
Mm-hmm.
who turned and scored. I'm saying to myself, first of all, you have to have skill to throw that pass. You have to have
Mm.
great vision,
And high
and you have
basketball
to have
IQ.
confidence,
Mm-hmm.
and IQ and confidence.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to bring a lot to the table. And by the
I'll give you.
time, go ahead.
I was saying I'll give you one more in the Toronto game. Right, there was a play where he got the ball and he was under the basket. Right,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the subtle look off that he did to the defender that was between him,
Yep.
he and Brooke
Mm-hmm.
Lopez. Subtle look off and then no look to Brooke Lopez.
Right.
No
And I
look.
think
Yes.
you're too young in your career to know to do that, right? Because there are a lot of people who would have tried
Talk.
the no look to Brooke
Talk.
Lopez, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you did the no look to pull that guy just away, you know what that is? That's a quarterback looking off
The
the
safety.
safety who
Yep.
pump fakes
Absolutely.
and brings the safety
Absolutely.
just enough away from the wide receiver that he really
You,
wants to
you
go
see these
to.
gentlemen in
And
here
he did
spitting.
it.
I told y'all this is
And
the most
it's
intelligent
just
Bucks
enough.
podcast. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
And it's just enough because that's the kind of stuff that comes with time. Like, you know what I mean? And he's been in the league for all of 3 minutes and
Yeah.
24 seconds. Like, you know what I mean? And he just a little, you know what I mean? Like, you had to have enough.
His IQ is off the charts to be so young. He's gonna be such. And think about this is the beginning of the year. He's making these plays. When he gets later into the season by playoff time, he gonna be like a poised veteran already. He gonna be like
And
a
guess
veteran
what?
already.
He's not making foolish fouls. I mean,
Right.
I think the referees, because my understanding is these referees do their homework.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's already getting a little bit of respect from the refs
Yeah. Agreed.
because of his defensive IQ. And that's, like I told you, these guys need to play early enough so the league can learn them. By the time they get to the playoffs, they'll have the respect not to be getting caught on a ticky-tack
Yes.
foul.
Yes.
Now, here's what I'm interested in finding out. Tomorrow night, we have a back-to-back. We play Dallas.
Right.
Which I'm not a fan of,
Yep.
but
Yeah.
it is.
I know they're going to probably rest Middleton. But, man, when they're in this type of rhythm, I hate for anyone to sit out.
I agree. You want to continue to build the chemistry. I agree. Biddy,
Exactly.
give me a second. I see you in there. Go ahead,
1,000%
Bishat.
couldn't agree anymore.
Yeah, I
1,000%.
think you want to keep this. We want to keep this momentum going, and so Giannis only played 28 minutes tonight. So I think if his knee's not bothering him, if that was a real injury, or his calf rather, hey, give it a go tomorrow night, and see if we can keep this
Right.
thing going, man. I like what I
Can
see.
we give?
But listen, I'm out, man.
Can we
My
give?
wife is waiting for me, man. We're
Okay.
watching the
All right.
Yeah,
See you
me
later,
too.
Bishat. All right,
Me too.
bro.
Me
All right,
too.
see you.
Me too. I got to
Okay, all
almost
right.
the
I see
same
both of
thing.
y'all there. I'm gonna tap you in a minute. Hey, shout out, gentlemen. Always a pleasure, y'all. All right.
All right.
But I just want to real quick. Can I real quick just
Yeah.
before I get hollered at or whatever, right? Could we please give a shout out to Pamela Machado, who's out there putting real stats. I love stuff like that. Right? Bucks since the ugly 2-2 start, 6-2. Record 117.9 offensive rating. I saw the same thing,
Right.
which is 6th in the league, and defensive rating 13th. We're getting better. We're climbing, but that's the kind of stuff that I like to see.
Oh,
You know what I
Pam be
mean?
stay dropping stats. Oh man,
Intelligent
Pam's
fandom.
right.
Huh?
All right. All right, I see you.
Yeah.
All right, my man. All right, I see you. All right, go.
Good.
All right, Mr. Smith. All right, I'm gonna
All
tap you in 1 minute, Chitty. I see you in the agreement. We just get some of these comments and I'm gonna tap you right in. I just saw Patricia's comment and it had me stuck. Hold on. This is Patricia. Amara, I'm going to swallow my pride and say this Middleton is growing on me. Applaud Patricia. Brenda, Brenda, did you see this? Brenda, did you see this? Cynthia, did y'all just see this comment from Patricia? Wow. You know things is changing. Jeff said, I like the block party. Brooke gave a 6 block. Right. Absolutely. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to the OC. Sanju Tay said, Giannis is a playmaker. Let's get more, please. Thank you. He saw what he needed to see. Giannis really showed me a lot. He almost had a triple-double. Giannis was hooping. Isaiah said, Ajax with the step back was crazy. We had a great game. Dame was cooking, finally. Hey, no, Dame was cooking last game. This is a continuation. James Wood said, why were we so dangerous when we sub for 34 or 0? We ain't just bringing in a sub. We're changing the entire way all 5 play. Interesting. Okay, I can feel you on that. Let me tap you in, Chitty. Tap you in here 1 second. My boy RJ back from the UK. What's good? We're just getting started. The storm is coming. The whole league is on notice. Yeah, you already know. Let me get my man in here. How you? Yeah, hey, I can't see the face. There we go. Tell me how you feeling. How you
Hey,
feeling?
I'm good. I'm good, Amara. Can you see? Oh, I think I need to. I
No,
need to
the
make
other
it.
way. The other way. You was good. The
Oh,
other.
okay. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
just push it back a little bit. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you see? Can you see my face now?
Yeah. Now you good. Yeah. There you go.
All
I
right,
think
cool,
you need to
cool.
go to the right.
Uh,
To the right a little bit. Yeah, you good. Go
okay.
ahead. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So let me just get this up. So I can talk.
All right, we gotta let my man Chitty
All
get
right. So
situated. Go ahead. You good?
yeah. So I just wanted to discuss about today's game,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we're hitting that stride as a
Mm-hmm.
team now.
Agreed.
The communication is getting better, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I think players are finding their rhythm now. If you notice, the
Talk.
ball is
Chitty
moving
talking. What I
around.
tell y'all about this chat? Go ahead, Chitty. What I tell
Yeah,
y'all? Go ahead.
the ball is moving around, but at the same time, what's happening is that players are understanding what their sports are like and what teams are actually doing to to make their offense a bit cloggy.
Right.
So, but right now, I like what Malik Beasley did against the Toronto Raptors
All
the
right.
last game, and
Tonight.
he continued on that path this
Mm-hmm.
tonight, and that's great. I think what happened was, Malik in Beasley in Lakers, he was one of the bench players, and he
Mm-hmm.
didn't have enough time to really like get hot or get cooking. But then Milwaukee has given him that spot to
To
get
build and
into his
grow.
rhythm and become,
Yeah. And
yes,
confidence
and
because he's
become a
getting
better
playing time
shooter.
now. He's getting consistent
Yes,
minutes now. And as we were
exactly.
stating before, Chitty, that ball movement is key to Beasley's game. He's a lot better when there's ball
Mhm.
movement. He needs to get
Yeah,
in a rhythm as well. He's really a rhythm player versus everyone.
yeah,
Him and Lillard, they really need to touch the ball. Even if they're not shooting, they need just to be touching the ball to get into some form of
yeah.
rhythm.
Yeah, I agree, and I also think that one of the things they need to solve as a problem is getting Giannis more of the opportunity to make
Mm-hmm.
more shots, because it wouldn't be nice if the team denies Giannis of his individual accolades he gets every year
Mm-hmm.
due to his performances. Like for instance, the MVP.
Mm-hmm.
MVP is very important for him. DPOY is
I,
very important for him, and I
I'm
think,
gonna cut you off right there, Chitty. In this type of
yeah,
team with the talent that we have, I think individual
yeah,
awards are a secondary or secondary to the primary goal of winning a championship.
I
I
agree.
feel like with that team, there's so much talent. It's going to be hard to have the stats in order to get an MVP or a defensive player of the year just because of the depth that we have. I think that Giannis has won MVPs already. I think it would be more important to him to win another Finals MVP versus a regular
MVP.
season
Yeah,
MVP. I think that's what's most
I
important. The first
I
stats,
agree.
yeah, you
I
know what I'm
agree
saying?
with you, Amara.
Uh-huh.
I agree with you, Amara. But I still think that if you look into players who won the MVP, like the last 5 years,
Mhm.
Jokic
Mhm.
wasn't really great. Jamal Murray was the
Mhm.
better player, to be honest, than Jokic. If you watch the Denver games, he is the one that puts out that more offensive numbers in terms of points than that of Jokic.
Nah. What Jamal Murray plays better in
Well,
the
last
playoffs.
season
He plays
showed.
good in the playoffs. But if you look at regular season numbers, Jokic is almost averaging a triple double. I I would say
But why is it?
mhm.
But why is it that every time I watch a Denver game, I always see Jamal Murray doing the right things that makes that team shine? Like I'm
He's
not.
important. He's
Well,
definitely important to the team. But I'm not
exactly.
gonna I'm gonna say that he's definitely important to the team. But I feel our 1-2 punch is what we should be talking about, which is Giannis and Dame, because they gotta come see us. You get what I'm saying? I know that they the champs
Mhm,
and they got the MVP, but we have our MVP too with Giannis, and we have another
yeah,
MVP caliber player in Dame. I'm not really looking
mm,
at this team now. Besides a backup center, I don't really see too many teams dealing with the Bucks like that. I feel like we're really strong right now, and we're gonna get even better as the season goes on. I also feel the young guys are gonna be picking it up, and like I stated earlier, I think some of these injuries were a blessing in disguise because it forced the coaching
mm,
staff's hand in playing these young guys, and they're producing. Beauchamp before he
mm.
got hurt
But,
producing, Jackson
but
Jr. producing, they're producing. So I mean,
I,
this is
I,
good to
I, I
see.
do I do agree. I do agree, and the positive from all of these for the young players and from the bench is the fact that when it comes to playoffs time, we're not actually scavenging for players because we're not playing them during the regular season, but
Right,
then we've prepared them for them to face that kind of competition during the
right.
playoffs. Uh, yeah, I also wanted to point out something about the Yanis Dame thing that I was trying to maybe place a
Mm,
point on. I think Yanis would get his stride. He will get the awards he normally gets every,
mm,
like last season he won the
mm,
All Star Cup,
mm.
right? He won the All Star Cup because his team did beat Team LeBron for the very first time. No team has ever beat LeBron.
Mm.
So that was one of his accolades last year. Apart from, I think, all NBA players, right, or
Right.
something like that. He won that award. But then again, I still think that it seems when they play Milwaukee Bucks, when they play us, all they kind of like do is strategize around stopping Giannis. So
Mm.
it could be flopping. It could be flopping so that they can get like offensive charge on him, or it could just be clogging the paint and
Got
pushing
you.
him and hitting him
Got you.
hard. Exactly.
I'm gonna give you
So,
so
but
one more
right
statement
now,
because I got people in the green room. I got to get up in here, Chitty. So what's your last statement, bro?
yeah. So my last statement would be that I think that if we continue this way, we'll be able to free the lane for Yanis to do more of
Okay,
who
that's
he
fair.
is.
No, that's fair. Shout out.
I believe that. I believe
Okay,
that, and I think teams will stop
doubling. Yep.
putting out formation or defense just centered around Giannis, because now they will understand that Milwaukee Bucks has changed from just a Giannis one man team
To it.
to a team that has diverse players who are very, very dangerous and in the offense. So they would start making efforts to put their formation around just having every player being marked, and that
Right.
would give Giannis a lot of shine. So
Yeah.
I think it's still a win-win for us.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think
Absolutely.
we're still and I
Is
think
it-
Milwaukee Bucks will be the 2023/2024
Absolutely.
champions.
All right. My man Chitty, thank you
Yeah,
for tapping in, bro. Appreciate you.
I appreciate it. I
Okay.
appreciate it, bro.
All right. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna get you in 1 second in here, Brandon. Let me just get through a couple comments real quick. I'll tap you in a minute. Sherelle said, I didn't get to see the full game. I came here to find out what happened. I'm going to get the truth here. Absolutely, man. The truth is we were hooping. We were hooping. Everybody was hooping. This was a complete team effort tonight, Sherelle. Complete team. Hey, that's why I'm changing the font color. I feel white is the easiest one to see right now. So I got white on there. I feel you got a plan, Stan. Orlando C said, Giannis played it unselfish. Great win. Absolutely. Hey, y'all see what Patricia said in the chat, y'all. Hit that like button, Bucks Nation. Appreciate you, Patricia. Thank you. Got a plan, Stan said. The path to the chip is Giannis and Dame averaging 20 to 25 per game. Chris 15 to 18 or so. And if any of them are close to 30 points per game, the ball ain't moving and we probably not whooping teams like tonight. Facts! Facts! Charles Bilbo said, crockpot, they're going to start cooking opposition. Yeah, we slow. We going to get them up out of here. Got a plan, Stan said, preach, Mr. Smith, preach. Jimmy Rose said, Brook be galloping is crazy. All right, let me tap you in here real quick, Brandon, so you get your bars off. Hold on. All right, Brandon, tell me how you feeling, bro. Shout out. Tell me how you feeling.
I got that last night. You know what I'm gonna say?
What?
You know what I'm gonna say?
Well, go ahead. Tell me what you about to. Go ahead.
Good ass. Beat down. Game tonight.
This is the one we've been waiting on, Brandon. Like last game was cool, but this was a virtuoso performance by the Bucks all the way around. 360 degrees. This was a great performance. We dominated. We had over 30 assists. Was let you know that we had excellent ball movement. This was, hey, Pat Connaughton was in double figures. That lets you know all you need to know about how we was hooping tonight.
Man, hey, we not even cooking. Hard thing yet on Miami.
Right.
It's coming for them.
That's why I'm glad we play them later on now, because by the time we play Boston, we're going to be a completely different team by the time we play Boston. Boston ain't going to really want the smoke like that. I'm telling you. We can beat them. We can definitely beat them.
Hey, it was a great ball movement.
Right.
We've been hacking that for how long now?
Right. And Beasley, but we always said too, Beasley performs better with ball movement. And Beasley, the last two games we've had ball movement, Beasley's been hooping. And again, shout out to Giannis. Giannis almost had a triple-double today. Giannis was hooping today. He had 9 assists. Giannis had 9 assists. He only took 10 shots. That means he sacrificed his game today to get the other people involved. And by him sacrificing, it led to us blowing out the other team. So special shout out to Giannis. He watched the game tape. He watched game tape.
So, okay. Coach Griffin should have let Giannis play to get that one more triple-double.
Right. It ain't worth it. No. We need to save him. We on back-to-backs. We gotta play Dallas tomorrow. So I think it was good that we let some of these people rest and blow them out so then people can rest. So that's why.
Chris Milton did. Hey, what Chris Milton? Hey, he's looking like his own self now.
He getting close, but we still got to see him off the minutes restrictions, Brandon. it's just still hard that he's only playing 20, 22. I feel a lot better. We'll know what we really are when Middleton's able to play 30 minutes a game. He's not able to do that yet. We need Middleton playing 30 minutes a game. Then we'll see where we're at. But as of right now, everyone's stepping up and getting it in. And like I said, I'm proud of what I saw these last couple of games. I'm a little nervous about tomorrow because it's back to back, and I also feel some players will be rested. I'm not sure who, but I do feel some players will be rested. But that's time for the young guys to get some more tick. That's what I look at now as for when people are doing quote unquote load management, that just gives the young guys more opportunity at tick. I'm really upset that Beauchamp got hurt because this is a great stretch of time for him to be able to get in the game and really get some run. And I also would like to say that AJ Green deserves more run. I shout out to Pat. He had a good game today, but I think if you give AJ Green 25 minutes a game, he giving you double figures every night. Period. He giving you double figures. If AJ Green gets Pat Connaughton minutes, he's giving you double figures every night and shooting at least 45 from three. Go ahead, Brandon.
Also, shout out the defense, bro.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, they were cooking.
Yeah. Everybody was cooking, though. That's the thing. We shot over 50% from the field. So that means everybody was cooking. Everybody was doing that 1-2. I'm really proud of what I saw today. I'm actually excited to see what they do tomorrow because they shouldn't be too worn out because they blew this team out. So it shouldn't get crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give you a last statement, Brandon, then I'm going to get into the chat. There's so many people in there, so let me make sure I get at them. Go ahead, though.
I got you.
Okay. No, go ahead. What's your last statement? Go ahead. What's your last statement, Brandon?
Okay. Hey, like Mr. Smith and Daniel said, I'm out. Like
Right.
they said,
Right.
what they coming for the whole league.
That's it. We need a couple more games. That's why I said 20 games, Brandon. That's why I said 20 games, bro. It's going to take a little bit to get this all ironed out, but we going to do it, bro. Don't even trip. We got this.
I'm looking like we are looking like Justice League right now.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But let me get back in here. Shout out to my man. All right, Brad. I see you in a minute. All right. I see you, Gibson. Give me a second to get to a couple comments, and I'm going to tap you in. My boy Jimmy Roller said you need to save one of those backhands for Boston. Yeah, you do. Shout out. Got a plan, Stan said. I seen that too, Mr. Smith. That was fire. Yeah, it was. Pam said Bucks since the ugly 2-2 start. 6-2. This was Mr. Smith. We're talking about record 117 offensive rating 6, 111.7 defense rating 13 plus 6.2 net rating 6. Shout out, hey Pam, stay with them stats. Hey, I told y'all if you mess with the Bucks, this is where you supposed to be. We come in here with receipts. Shout out to Pam. Pam said after tonight's game, Bucks coach Adrian Griffin told reporters that he kept his regulars in longer than he normally would because they wanted to add to their point differential. That's hilarious. They wild for that. Abadoye was good. I think we will dominate them in the paint. Their defense is not that good. That's true. B Shaq, respect. He said, big ups, Daniel. Thanks for letting me get in. Respect. Daniel Oren saluted that good one, Pam. Kenny Mack said Kyrie gonna cook Beasley. We gonna see. Let me tap in my man Gibson real fast here. Go ahead, give it to him, bro. Give it to him.
Peace and love. I ain't trying to angle my camera. Peace and love. We're from the Bahamas, 242 to the world. 242 to the world.
So tell me what you think about today's game. Tell me what you think.
First of all, let me shout out the Bucks Nation. What's up, Bucks Nation? The best shot on YouTube, the best shot in the YouTube content. What's happening, people?
What's up?
Man, I love what I see tonight. I like what I see tonight. A wonderful performance by the team. Everybody played well. I was very happy. Let's give credit to Giannis. for making sure that everybody touched the ball. I love what I see. Everybody played well. I love it. I love it. That's the best game of the season. We blow Charlotte. That's the Bucks team I love to see. That's the Bucks we need to see right
We
there.
getting it
Shout out.
together, bro. Hey, we getting it together. Don't this is a process. I keep telling y'all. We just needed to remain patient. We want to. It was blood in the water early in this season. I'm just glad the Bucks Nation has remained patient, and now you see the growth. We're seeing growth in front of us. We're seeing this team evolve into something right before our eyes. These last two games have been evolution. You get what I'm saying? This team is evolving into what it's going into its finished form or final
Right.
form. But they're doing it now. All everything that's happening these last two games is everything that we've been talking about now. You've seen it on the floor. It's just awesome to see that you can see the chemistry building with this team. You can see them coming from like almost an infancy now to like teenagers. Now they starting to get it together and figure it out. Now we just wait for them to get in adulthood and put it all together and start whooping on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Gibson.
Let's give that nah. We should give Adrian Griffin his flowers now, because somebody in the chat a little earlier was calling a couple of days ago when we had the live against me when we ran against Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
People was calling for him to be fired. It wasn't like what you
They was on his
said.
helmet. They was on his helmet. Yeah, go ahead, Gibson.
Yes, we know that Coach Bud is a very good regular season coach, but what Griffin doing, Bud never do it. He didn't give the young guys some chance to play.
And the
Give
adjustments. Hold on, now, Gibson. It's just not playing the young guys. We've actually seen Griffin make some adjustments, especially in these last few games. And I think that's the difference, is the ability to make adjustments in a more timely fashion. You know what I'm saying? So, and you got to think Griffin doing this under an immense amount of pressure, Gibson. Everybody's look. Every time we lose, anything happen, they on his neck. This is too much for him, and for him to withstand all of that shows he has mental toughness, and I think the team will respect him for that. And I also think that, like, when you're watching the team now, people are starting to feel comfortable in the assumption where certain players are going to be at. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And not only that too, Amber. He can do it. He can do it. I believe in him. I believe in him. I'm not gonna go criticize him. I'm gonna give him a chance because he was an assistant coach for 14 years. Let's give him a chance.
Right.
He is doing a good job. He is doing a tremendous job. A lot of people might don't see it, but I see the adjustment and the sacrifice he's made. He's getting it together. Now the only thing I would like to say to Bucks Nation is what is really throwing us off a little bit is just that we need that offensive coach. That's all we're missing on this team.
I can understand that.
Right, just the offensive coach. Let's continue to pray and keep our fingers crossed that the general manager, John Horst, make the hire to get Griffin that offensive coach what he need. That's all we're missing right there. That's all.
I agree.
So shout out to Bucks Nation. I'm not gonna talk too long tonight.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, my man Gibbs, appreciate you. Oh, hold on, man. You gotta end with the thing. Go ahead, bro.
Peace and love, and blessings, blessings.
Yeah. All right, Gibson. All right, my man. All right. This man tried to leave without his intro or outro. Shame on you, Gibson. Try to leave without your intro or outro. Come on, bro. Pam said our point differential is plus 36 for the tournament. Wow. Pam is just, shout out to Pam. Just dropping all the stats, the receipts, so y'all can see the improvement in this Bucks team. And y'all, this is just the evolution. We're not even in our final form yet. Wait till we get Middleton 30 minutes a game. Hey, man, we about to cook. Y'all better not be worried about none of these teams. I'm telling y'all. And never forget, Giannis and Dame can score at will. Never forget that. That's very important. We have two players in our team that can score whenever they want. And if they don't score, they're getting fouled whenever they want. That's very key in playoff time. Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Hey, this is friends and family here. If you want to be part of Bucks Nation, part of the Fiserv Forums, friends and family, hit that like button, subscribe. I have all the latest content, all the latest Bucks news is always here. If it's not during the live, it'll be in the community tab, and we always communicating throughout the day, throughout the week. Always something going on. So we stay in constant contact. That's why I say this is friends and family. I'll talk to y'all as much as I do my family, for real, for real. So shout out to Bucks Nation. Appreciate y'all. Kenny Mack said, Amara, bro, my mom said all the way from Denver, she love your Bucks podcast. She's a Nuggets fan. Respect to your mom. Shout out Kenny Mack. Respect. Hey, I just try to keep it. Hey, I just try to keep it thorough as I can. Cynthia said, I see improvement with our defense. We'll continue to get better. Facts. Pam said, updated Group B standings. Bucks 2-0 plus 36. Heat 2-0 plus 13. Knicks 1-1 plus 16. Hornets 1-2 minus 30. Wizards 0-3 minus 35. Oh, man. Yeah, the Wizards are an awful team. Hey, Cynthia, Daniel be wildin'. Daniel Joseph be wildin'. Shout out to Daniel Joseph. What up, John Hassel? Campaign legit backup. Gets good penetration. He is legit backup. Oh, hold on. Hey, Campaign is. I told y'all from the jump though. Campaign is a credible point guard, and that's exactly what we need is a backup point guard. He can keep it going. Shout out to Campaign. Kenny Mack said, "Hey, if the Bucks lose one more in the tournament, ain't they out?" Pam, can you help us with that question, please? If you still out here, Pam, please. Thank you. Eli J said, I told people to stop calling for a Griff's job. So I did too. I said 20 games. You got to give somebody time. You know what I'm saying? That's only a fourth of the season. John Jackson said, unfortunately, that differential is going down against Luka and Kyrie. That's all. Did you see that? That's all they got. That's all they got for them. Let's just be clear, okay? The Dallas Mavericks have two good players. They got Luka, they got Kyrie, and nothing else. Maybe you want to call Tim Hardaway. They don't got no other world beaters on that team. You saying, since they got Kyrie and Luka, we got Dame and Giannis and Chris and Brooke and Bobby P. And. They got two. If I'm in a fight, I'd rather have 8 people than 2. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not really that worried about Dallas. All we got to do is make sure we shut one of them down. Either Kyrie or Luka, and they're dead in the water. Cynthia said, I still think we need a better bench. Why is Pat still on the bench and Robin Lopez? They need to go on and go, and the Thanasis can kick rocks as well. Damn it, Cynthia. Cynthia. You got to get him, Cynthia. Drop the bomb on him. Speed bumps up. Nah, we beat the Knicks. Yeah, we done beat it. We beat the people in the in-season tournament we played already. Proper G was good. Haven't lost in a tournament yet. What the hell? Nah, we haven't lost. Tony Matson Jr. was good. Said fear the deer. The league better fear the deer. Because once this... Man, do y'all even understand what we're about to do when we really get cooking? When we really playing for real, when you seeing Snappy Ball Moon and everybody being where they're supposed to be, it's lights out. Game over, bro. It's game over. We're about, man, listen, and this team is about to get it together. And we got injuries and stuff. We might have too much talent on this team, low key. Where we might need to trade people just to kind of free up some space. Patricia P said our next tourney game is against the Wizards on the 24th. Okay. Valerie L said, talk that talk, Amara. Everybody better fear. They do. I've been telling y'all this, man. Hey, this ain't a game. We're going to put, dude, hands and feet, belt to bottom to the NBA. Belt to bottom. We just ran over it. We just steamrolled the Hornets. Toronto is the springboard, and we said it in that game. I was like, hey, this game is the foundation of what's moving forward. Then look what happened. We steamrolled in. We're about to beat Dallas. I know y'all don't think so. Y'all worried? We about to beat Dallas. Dallas is reverse water osmosis. They're a little bit better than tap water. They ain't nothing special. They got a couple players that can get hot, but I think we have players that can neutralize what they do. To keep it real, I'm not worried about Dallas. Come on to Fiserv Forum. Y'all here now? Get whooped. We'll be going live tomorrow to talk about how we whooped on Dallas. All we got to do is slow down Luka or Kyrie. Pick one or the other, and we straight. That's exactly how I feel. Fam. Dale Joe said, I'll trade Pat for an MC Hammer Time sing-along DVD is wild. What? You wild for that. Tanner Van Der was good. I'm hitting the bee's knees front wiggle dance all night. Squid said we're winning this week without Giannis having to break his back. Hold on. This is positive commentary coming from Squid. Shout out to you. Shout out to Squid. Finally, some positive commentary from this man. Valerie O said, yep, AJ Green will give double figures every night. He'll probably get a chance tomorrow, too. I hope so. Hey, his jumper is wet. His jumper is absolutely wet, and he don't have no fear. He be pulling up. Shout out to AJ Green. Tony Jackson was good, and shout out to the truck drivers that be watching the pod, too. Shout out to y'all. Tony Jackson said, wow, what a fluid game. One touched the ball. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone touched the ball. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, absolutely. Patricia P. Peace and love. Hey, yeah, that's my I be waiting for Gibson to pull that out. Like, that's his thing. I love it too. Shout out, Patricia. RJ Back said, respect to Am in the chat. I'm off the bed. Peace, everyone. Peace, RJ Back. Shout out to you in the UK. My man in the UK. Speed Bump was good. This got to be the best Bucks channel. Deserves more people. Appreciate that. They coming, Speed Bump. I told you, this is the season we take over we become the best Bucks podcast, like, recognized. We taking over, y'all. It's too much knowledge in this chat for this thing not to grow. People come in here, you'll learn something up in here about the Bucks you didn't know. We go into the nuances of the game, man. We talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. We tell the truth here. Tell the truth. That's what we do here. Shout out. Oh, and timeouts that are crucial in the game. Yeah, he got to work on them timeouts. Got a plan stance and we got the Gohan Cell Games upgrade tonight. Super Saiyan 2. Oh, shout out to the DBZ reference. Shout out, bro. Yes, bro. That was hilarious. Right. Oh, my boy Chitty said, yeah, I agree. Those timeouts for Griffin have been game-changing. Facts. Pam said Pelicans up 3 with 14 seconds left against the Nuggets in tournament game. Man, Pam, keep that information popping, Pam. Gibson said, Bucks Nation, give Griffin his respect tonight. Yeah, he was getting it in. He was getting it in. Absolutely. Cynthia said, we do put up points. 130 looking good. Real good. Especially when you hold somebody to 99. Pam said Nuggets lost their tournament game against the Pelicans. Okay. Eliza, did I miss the live? Hell no, Eliza, you right on time, man. Shout out to Eliza. What's goody? Shout out to Eliza. Valerie O said belt to bottom. Yeah, that's that old school talk. You put belt to bottom. You know what that means. Patricia, yeah, see? Hey, we still here. Eliza was good. Pam said Dallas has a rookie center. Giannis should eat. Period. You know, I don't care who their center is. Giannis should eat against anybody. I have that much confidence in Giannis. And what we're not talking about, and I appreciate everything else going on, Dame has had 2 back-to-back very efficient games. Damian Lillard has had 2 back-to-back very efficient games. If he gets into his zone, oh, I already see he a game or two from dropping 40 or 50 on somebody. Mark my words. He's getting close to get to one of them games. You can see what we're seeing with Dame right now. He's heating up. He's heating up, y'all. It's just a matter of time before the 40 or 50 explosions from Dame. He right there. And y'all better be paying attention how Dame is hooping. He's figuring where his spots are now. A 40 or 50 point game is not far away, y'all. Trust me. Trust me. Got a plan said we ain't slowing down Luka. That boy is wild this year. That's fine. Then we just slow down Kyrie. Him doing it by himself will not be enough to beat the Bucks. Period. That I assure you. Luka by himself is not enough to beat the Bucks. Not enough. If you think it's just Luka, we'll blow them out we'll do them worse than we did. LaMelo just had 40 and they got blown out by 30. Just put that into perspective. LaMelo had almost 40 and they got blown out by 30. No one else did anything. So we get Luka. Luka can have 40, but if nobody else does anything, they lose by 30. Same results. So we just got to slow down Kyrie. And let Luka, if Luka get 30, let him get 30. But that ain't enough to beat us. Last Ghostwriter, my mans, was good, bro. Make sure I read your comment here. Defense still getting killed on the boards. Got to make a more concerted effort. And our wings defensively get younger there. We have in the past, yes, we were getting killed, but we only got, they only have 4 offensive rebounds more than we did this game. So it wasn't as bad as normal. Eliza said our defense is looking better in the 4 games. Prior to tonight's game, we were ranked 14th. We're climbing up. Held them to 99. Exactly. We're headed in the right direction, y'all. We just got to have faith. Oh, you got to have faith. You got to have faith, the faith. All right, let me chill out. Last Ghostwriter said, Washington, Middleton, and Beasley and Connaughton get blew by all game. Very troubling to see a very inferior team, and rebounding is still a problem. It is, but it's not as bad as it was. And I don't know if I saw Middleton. Beasley, yes. Beasley can't play defense. He just can't. His body doesn't allow him to do that. Dan Orr said, laughing out loud, DBZ. Eliza said, hey, you trolling Glass Ghost Rider? Come on, fam. Oh, yeah, Mr. Cool in the house. What up, Mr. Cool? Shout out to Mr. Cool. He said, hello, Bucks Nation. Gibson Nicholas said, Mr. Cool was good. Shout out. Shout out to all y'all in the chat right now. Shout out. Appreciate y'all. Mr. 414, all that trash talking I'm hearing from Celtics fans and Heat fans just now. Them antlers sharp. We coming. Oh, I like that. That was hard, Mr. 414. The antlers are sharp. We coming. Oh, I like that. That was spicy. Mr. Cool saying what up to Gibson and Patricia. Shout out. Jay Lewis said Ajax and AJ need those Pat C minutes. They're ready. I understand, but Pat did have a good game tonight. He can't play defense, but he had a good offensive game today, and he did have a positive plus minus. We got to give him that. Eliza said, laughing out loud, we can't get blown out at home tomorrow. No. We're not. No, Eliza. That we don't got to worry. Hey, not at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family. Not after how we been playing. We doing the blowing out. We doing the blowing out from now on. We the captain. The Bucks are the captain now. Feel me? That's in the past. We not talking about that old stuff. New stuff is we whoop on everybody. That's the new rules. Bucks whoop on everybody. That's the new rules. Tony Jackson was good. The pass was great to see. We've said it all year. Ball movement is the key to this team being great. It's going to be ball movement. Straight up. It's all about ball movement. Look, William Johnson passing was great. Yes. What up, Othello? It's crazy how we finally feel like we can leave Giannis on the bench. It just takes time for the team to gel. We're getting it together. And if you haven't already hit the like button, can you please hit the like button? Appreciate it. Just help other people see the content. It helps us grow Bucks Nation, a.k.a. friends and family. Shout out to the nation. Boots said it was just the rut. LOL. Shout out to you, Boots. There's my boy Amtrax, aka Beats by the Pound. What's good? What's good, Bucks fam? Just popping in quick, but I see the Bucks coming together. Eyes emoji. We was chopping it up in our chat, Amtrax. You already know. Shout out. Hey, Amtrax, you're gonna have to pop on the show soon, bro. You play too much. Come on, man. D Gibbs said, "What's good, family? I want to see the Bucks win both championships this season, the Cup and the Larry O'Brien." Look at that. Poke your chest out, Bucks Nation. We coming, y'all. I've been telling y'all. We coming. In my Deion Sanders voice, we coming. You don't think the league knew what was going to happen once the lights went off for this team? We got two top 75 all-time players on this team. Thousands of people play basketball. We have two of the top 75. You don't think we're going to do work? You're crazy. You're crazy. We're about to do crazy work this year. As we were figuring it out, we still were winning games. So what's going to happen when we figure it out? We're going to run through people. We're going to be out here looking like Bo Jackson against Brian Bosworth. If you don't know what happened there, you can Google that, YouTube. We're Bo Jackson. The league is Brian Bosworth. We about to run them straight over. For real. I'm dead serious. Oh, let me get the link in there, Mr. Cool. Give me a second. The link in the chat, Mr. Cool. Eliza agrees. Bucks coming together, Amtrax. Yes, agreed. Paz said about the tournament thing, if a team has the same record in a group, the team with the highest point differential who proceeds. There's an all wild card East and West. Interesting. Okay, thanks for the info. Hey, y'all, we 4 away from 100 likes, which would be dope. If we get 4 more likes, that would be dope. Eliza said Othello, Giannis 9 assists were sent. Yes, him moving the ball was essential to everything that we're seeing. Giannis buying in is what makes this work. He's the engine and the gas. If Giannis buys in, everything works. Look today how smooth it was. He didn't even have to stress a lot. Everybody else was pulling their weight. Giannis I think he's slowly understanding he doesn't have to put the team on his back. Giannis is getting it now. I have a real team. I have some real certified killers on this team. Damian Lillard is a certified killer. Certified. Chris Middleton down the stretch, certified killer. What other team in the NBA has 2 certified killers on their team? That's what y'all need to understand. We have the people that can close. Once we put everything else together, the defense, the offensive set, this team is unstoppable. Because say you want to double Dame, we'll give Chris the ball. Chris is cold in the clutch. Chris is cold. Chris is ice cold in the clutch. So what do you do if you a team? You want to double Dame and then leave Middleton open? Is that really smart? And then we might mess around and give it to Giannis. Well, this team has options. This team is going to be great by the end of the season. We'll be scary in about February. For real. Oh, we got the legend tapping in. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I see you in there. We got the legend tapping in. 1 second, y'all. Hold on, Mr. Cool, before we get started. Hey, y'all, if y'all don't know who this is a legend in the chat. Mr. Cool always brings a boatload of knowledge, always telling us nothing but good things. Go ahead, Mr. Cool. Tell me how you feel.
I feel great. Just want to do my notes from the game, though.
Okay.
First of all, excuse me, the Hornets coach.
But before we get started, Mr. Cool, we can't see the glasses. We can only see you. You gotta. There we go. Nah, just down a little. Yeah. There we go. You're right there. You good. Right there. Okay, go a little bit higher. Just a little bit. There we go. Right there. Stop. There you go. You good. Go ahead.
Coach Clifford, he coached for the Orlando Magic, so he really knew how to address Giannis a lot. So he loaded up quite a bit. Mm-hmm. And so in transition, he knew how to really load up on Giannis. So Giannis played it smart and did the good thing and moved the ball. As we move the ball, you find open people, and obviously, what everybody's been saying, the ball movement is the key.
Mm-hmm.
We got shooters, and they're getting clean looks because by them having the help in the paint, that allowed for him to kick the ball to the wings. Guys were open.
Yeah,
They had
absolutely.
space to get the shots up, so that was good. Now about our roster, I like it just like it is. If our team is healthy, we're the best team in the NBA and the deepest team in the NBA.
It's coming. The
That's
Thunder
just the way
rolling.
it
We
is.
coming, Mr. Cool. We coming for him, bro. We coming.
Now about our Dobermans, I love those guys. AJ
We
and
coining that. That's
okay.
the new thing for the young dudes, the young Dobermans. I like that. Go ahead, Mr. Cool. I like
Well,
that.
be honest, I stole that from the Chicago Bulls. That's what they called back in the day, Pippen and Jordan.
Okay, the
So
Dobermans. That's
so,
the.
anyway, but one of the things we really got to work on with those guys is how to close out properly because they're
Correct.
so excited and they're so energetic. They run past too many people defensively, and against like the Celtics, that will be a killer if we do that. So we got to get them to close and contain, so
Okay.
they can close and not so much run past people because they charge so hard because they've got that high energy. And I understand that, but that's why our coaching staff has got to work with them, slow them down, and just contain people.
Right.
You ain't got to block every shot because all you're doing then is allowing guys to go past you, and then you're going to get Brook Lopez and our defenders in foul trouble, having to help all the time. But they're going to be solid players, both of them dudes, for sure.
Oh, I agree.
We had really good sets tonight. Great ball movement. I got to give Griffin credit. Somebody's put some sets in that are very effective now. Finally, and he's actually doing some coaching because usually he's just standing there looking. He's coaching now. Whatever. I don't know what's happened, but he's absolutely coaching the
I
team.
can tell you exactly what happened. The Bucks have people to be in this chat, man. I'm telling you, Mr. Cool. I promise you. Every time we start talking about something, it almost turn around immediately. I'm just saying. But go ahead, Mr. Cool.
Oh no, that's basically all I had for tonight's game. It was an excellent game. I said Beasley is going to be a good player for us once we got some sets and the ball was kicked in. He's going to be effective.
No, you're right.
So
You're right. I
I
like you with these notes, and you should maybe start tapping in more with just your notes for what you feel from the game, Mr. Cool. I think this is actually really dope.
I shall.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back in the chat and just listen, talk to the guys down there.
Hey, we always appreciate when the legend pop on, man. Hey, Mr. Cool, thank you, sir. Salute.
Thank you, sir.
All right, my man,
Appreciate
Mr.
it.
Cool. Hey, you know it's a good day when Mr. Cool pop on the line. You feel a little different when Mr. Cool pop on the line. Shout out to Mr. Cool. Let me see us in the chat before we get out of here. Oh, shout out whoever was the person that gave the got us to 100 likes. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. LaFonso said, "How you doing, bro? Great show. Bucks is keeping receipts. Facts." LaFonso, appreciate it. Tony Jackson said, "Damn, Middleton, no turnovers." No, Pan or Eliza. Eliza said, "No, mid had one." That's fine. Anything less than 3 turnovers for Middleton is a win for me. Give it up to Giannis. 0 3-point attempts tonight. Hey, do you guys think I just be talking? I'm telling y'all, I promise you, I don't know which one of y'all it is. I don't want to know which one of y'all it is. But that I guarantee people for the Bucks are in this chat. I promise you. Everything we end up talking about happens. We was just talking about Giannis and the 3-pointers and the pass immediately the next game. So whoever you are on the Bucks that's in this chat, shout out to you and appreciate you passing along the information in whatever fashion that you doing it. All we want to do is see the Bucks win. So whatever we saying is it's for the betterment of this team and for us to win a championship. Real talk. Shout out. Got a plan, Stan said. Great stat, Eliza. Yep. Man, do y'all understand what type of chat this is? No, do y'all not see the females is coming with receipts? The queens of the chat is coming with the stats. This is a different level of Bucks Nation over here, I'm telling you. This is the final level. If you're looking for the best Bucks chat, this is Highlander right here. There could only be one, and that's us right here. Look at the information you getting. Shout out. What? We coming with all types of effective stats. What? Eliza. Man, listen. Pam. Cynthia. What? Man, listen. Patricia. What? Coming with all types of stats. Shout out to y'all. Got a plan, Stan says, shout out to Mr. Cool. Absolutely. Eliza said, Giannis is shooting 43% for mid-range this season. That's an excellent improvement for him. Dude shot 31% for mid-range. Eliza. Facts. Las Gaspardo said, I respect Mr. Cool, but no Pat, gotta go. We already deal with Beasley and not playing defense. We can have both of them on the court at the same time. I think Pat time in Milwaukee is up. It might be. All right, I'm get my last comment in here. John Torres said, Giannis got to realize he doesn't have to force it anymore. Sometimes he just looks out of control and he has all the help he'll ever need. Facts. That's a hell of a way to, man, that's a hell of a comment. Eliza said he looks like he's figured it out. Absolute facts. Man, shout out to Bucks Nation. I'm about to get up out of here shortly. Another excellent podcast. So much good information in this chat. Shout out to Bucks Nation, where we just got done discussing where the Milwaukee Bucks annihilated the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte, 130-99. It was our best performance of the season so far. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share the content. Hey, y'all see it's cracking over here. Hey, spread the love. We try to make Bucks friends and family as big as possible. We having an impact out here, y'all. Appreciate everybody joining the live. If you haven't already, please like the podcast and please subscribe. I always got the latest updates in the community tab or wherever post. I'm always posting Bucks information. And follow me on Twitter. I'm always reposting any Bucks information and things like that. So shout out to y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all know I enjoy it. You see I got a little bit of sweat on my brow because I'm charged. My apologies. I'm hyped. We turning the corner, y'all. We about to start cooking teams. I'm go, man. Yeah. Thanks for watching. What?